Hi. So my name is Fred Woods, aka Rootman, and I'm doing a series called um, Homemade Conversation with Homemade Desserts. But I want to talk a little bit about when I first started painting and how my art have changed so much. Um, I've told the story before how I got my name Rootman, which is from playing football in high school, and I was playing defensive tackle, and they said, "Dude, look like you're rooting in the ground," and so they named me Rootman. But I'm gonna show you four pieces of artwork that I did a long time ago, like in my beginning of my career, and yeah, and tell me what you think about it. I'm gonna turn this around. So this is my first piece of artwork that I did, long time ago. And if you can, like, it has a little glare on it. But let me step over here. As you can see, um, it was definitely, I guess, if you know anything about art, and as you look at this piece, it doesn't look very happy. It looks dark, and I guess during the time when I created this piece, that I was in a dark place. And usually, whether you can tell, a lot of art history 101. A lot of times when the artist, especially if you're in a dark place, you you tend to use dark colors like this one, and even like the bright colors are dark. So luckily, I'm not in that space anymore. But so we move to the next one, and this piece is, I think I had called it potato field, and these are supposed to be potatoes. And there's my what I call cubism, um, cubism and surreal. It's a painting within a painting. These paintings that I'm showing you, I really don't show them anymore. I do keep them. Um, Definitely reminds me of a place I was in when I created them, and I'm pretty sure it was around the same time. Now this one here has a fascinating story. When I first started painting, and a good friend of mine basically forced me to do a show at her father restaurant. It was quite funny because she kept trying to get me to do a show there. And then one day she walked up on me and she says, "I got you down for March. Don't disappoint me." And I'm like, okay." But this painting here, the true story about this painting is the fact that when I was doing a whole lot of shows, and people were like, Root Man, and this painting represents how I was feeling at the time when I was in such demand, and me going to a foreign country, and I was kind of like, like, I don't know, some rock star or someone, and everybody's like praising me. "Oh my God, this Rootman is here." So that's what this painting is about. And it's kind of funny too, even though this painting is supposed to be, I don't know, happy, because people are smiling and he's like in a little zone and like, wow, Rootman is here in our country, and but it's still kind of dark, So this is something I used to do like really long time ago, mosaics, and what this is just little square pieces of paper, and I used to love to do these. Like, you can see the squares, and like each time you did a part of the paper, I will outline it. Oops, sorry. It's kind of blurry. Outline the paper with this black line. So when you look at it from afar, it doesn't look like that, like it's paper. Because when you get closer, you can see that each part of it is paper. Now, the colors are muted, and this is because one day, which I actually kind of like it, the muted color, but one day I left this this piece of artwork out in the car. Sun got to it, and it just faded. But you know, like I did, I think this was like blue, and you know, and the grass, it was green and stuff. But I don't know, I kind of like the way it is, you know what I mean? So you know, so I have these paintings or projects or stuff that I've done a long time ago, which is so different compared to like this is here a piece of artwork that I'm working on. Now, do I know which direction it's heading? I do not. The whole ideal of this painting is that there are just chairs, and this person is sitting on top of these chairs, and yeah, and so it's just a pretty cool piece, you know. In the beginning stage, you know, I like certain parts of it, you know, like this part here. I think that's kind of cool, you know. I'm not quite sure the direction, and like if you look here, it looks like a face, so I'm not quite sure the direction of this. But oh, also too, I've been thinking about going back to my roots and maybe start doing some more African artwork. After having that conversation today with Oliver, and he's talking about all these different African artists, and I'm like, that would actually be kind of cool to do some, to go back and just start doing some work, you know. Maybe combine like some African style in surreal, or the style I used to do, where you see the little squares, which I call sub-Q, which is a cubism and surreal, and in each block is supposed to be a painting within a painting. But I don't know, it would be quite fascinating to see where I go with this. But sometimes, you know, I like to pull out these paintings and look at them, because I'm like, wow, I have changed so much, you know. But we are constantly changing, and but I love them. I love all of them. I think, you know, I love what I do, you know, and I think each one of them speaks to you in a different language. But I don't know. I may even just do another paper mosaic just to see where I'm at with that, you know, because back then, you know, kind of starting out, and this piece right here is supposed to be David and Goliath. It was the phase of my life when I was like very heavy into the church, but now, you know, I just consider myself more spiritual. So, but anyway, I'll just keep you up to date, and especially with this one. And I bought 2 new canvases. I want to start some different art, something different. You know, I want to take some of these beautiful techniques that people have shared with me, other artists, the concept, different concepts, and see what develops. But I would definitely keep you guys up to date. And so you guys take it easy, and have a great one. Be blessed.